Hey everybody, it's Steve with some more simple DMX. In this video, I want to show you a way you can get a really simple and effective little light show together for an amazingly good price. For just around $100, you can get these 4 stage lights and this fog machine, which you'll see at the end really brings these lights to life. And these lights work in both sound active and in auto mode, so you really don't need anything else to get your party started. But the cool thing about them is that they're DMX compatible. So with an inexpensive DMX controller, you can program them to do just about any kind of effect you want. This fog machine comes with this wired remote control on a long cord, and it has these thumb screws and little washers to attach this mounting bracket. And here is the unit itself and this little tiny instruction sheet that you're probably going to need a magnifying glass to read. The lights arrived in this shipping box, and inside there's this very simple or basic programming guide, and then 4 separate retail-ready 4-color boxes, and in each box a double set of mounting brackets and the thumb screws to attach those brackets, and then the little light itself with a permanently attached power cord. This fog machine has a 400-watt heating element, and it comes with this remote control that plugs into the back of the unit, and it's on a 9-foot long cord, so you can really run this thing from quite a distance away. And you can use any water-based fog fluid. I'm using the stuff that I bought at Lowe's in the Halloween section, the one with the very scary skull and bats on it. Once you fill it up, you fill the reservoir here. It'll run for a couple of hours. You can set it on a hard surface, or you can hang it with this mounting bracket, but it's fairly heavy. It's made out of solid metal, so you want to make sure that you're hanging it from something that's pretty secure. When you turn it on, it takes about 5 minutes to warm up, and after it's warmed up, you just press the button, and it really produces quite an amazing amount of fog. These lights are small and lightweight, built into this molded plastic case. They've got 18 3-watt LEDs, 6 each for red, green, and blue. And on the back, they have DMX in and out, and this LED readout with these programming buttons for setting the functions. For less than $15 each, they're definitely not high-end lights, but they're really fairly bright, and they have a surprising number of functions if you take the time to go in and program them. Some of the menu functions are a little unintuitive, so I want to show you how they work. You program the different functions on this light with these menu buttons and this LED screen. There's a 3-channel DMX mode. There's also a 7-channel DMX mode. Then you can go in and set the levels of each of the red, green, and blue LEDs. There's a strobing function where you can set the speed of the strobe with the up and down buttons. Then there's a function where you can choose color combinations of the LEDs, and you can just cycle through different color effects. And then there's 3 different auto modes that cycle through colors, and you can set the speed that they cycle with the up and down buttons. It's the first one, second one, and the third one. Each of these you can save by hitting enter. And finally, there's a sound active mode. In sound active 1, every time the light gets a transient, it changes colors, but it turns off in between. And in sound mode 2, it stays on in between. One thing that's a little unintuitive is when you're setting the DMX channel mode, when you go from 3-channel to 7-channel mode, what you have to do is just wait until the light goes out, and then it's in that 7-channel mode. That's how it actually sets it. There, it just went out, so now it's in 7-channel mode. And another thing that was slightly tricky to figure out is when you're trying to set the level of the colors in R, G, and B, you have to hold down the enter button until the lights blink, that being green, and then you can set the level up or down once you're in that mode, and then hit enter. It's actually a lot easier to control the functions when you're using a DMX controller. So let's use our trusty Lixida controller. It's set up on a starting address of 1, and the light is set to a starting address of 1. The light is in 3-channel mode, so channel 1 is red, channel 2 is green, channel 3 is blue. It really can't get much simpler. In 7-channel mode, red is on channel 2, green is on channel 3, blue is on channel 4. 1 is a master fader that can affect each of the colors independently. Channel 5 is a strobing function, depending on the value, fast strobing or slow strobing. And channel 6 selects different auto functions as well as sound active, and the speed that those cycle can be controlled by channel 7. If you're new to DMX programming, check out my simple DMX video. These lights program very similar to those lights, and these are daisy chained together, the 4 of them, by using DMX cables that are plugged from the out of the first to the in of the second, and so on. And with them daisy chained together, I can use my controller, and here's some scenes that I programmed. So you can have complete control. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.